It feels as if I knew you in a past life. You could have been my sister, enemy, lover, mother, girlfriend, ruler, or wife. All I know is that you're definitely a kindred spirit. But I can't remember us and our families dying from the plague, us being crucified upon the most crookedest of crosses, whoring ourselves on the cobblestone streets of Malastrana, Prague. I don't remember the love and stimulating pain that we experienced outside the Dali Museum in Figueres, Spain, witnessing the tomato and bullfights through the eyes of a drugged and drunken baby's brain, clay labyrinthian coffin green chrysalis black. The mysteries at Eloises, the first, second, and third Diwalis, us facing the firing squad on a warm summer night, walking a radio around a strangled stick, the Garden of Eden, the black-hooded executioner's shiny axe at the haunted Tower of London, concretizing liquid, wet leather, Arcadabasis, wordless poems, us having blonde hair and blue eyes while living in Helsingborg, Sweden, the torture chambers of Venice, and the Middle East, us devouring bootleg liquor, gnawing hallucinogenic roots and berries, beaming up to an inaccessible land of Bergelmirs, Asuras, oceanids, and fairies, while picnicking in Central Park, New York in the 1320s, hiding from the pork. Moments of realization, really divining what sits on the other end of that fork. Me telling you. If anything were to happen to me, or if I was to go, don't forget me, Joan Baez, because even if I was trapped in the advanced stages of Alzheimer's, there's no way I could ever forget about you and our time as dinosaurs, leopards, insects, snakes, birds, monkeys, pandas, foxes, sloths, elephants, butterflies, penguins, Neanderthals, bacteria, trees, and fish, and the extended time we spent as coyote-wolf hybrids and a dying kid's wish. You can't even remember rogue zookeepers in Auschwitz, Mesopotamia, the floating world of Japan. When the black ships came, the Rujit liqueur, Agartha, mists invading our ravaged forests, and the exploding plastic inevitable, you can't even remember red clouds, white skies, silver waters, black sand, gold moons, us being lynched by the Klan, crossing the Bering Strait, walking the plank, the basement of Studio 54, African tribal drums whipping us and our now extinct tribe into shamanic ecstasy as celebrations of prelogical existence and the Renaissance of the 2200s, the resistance, the human being of 1967, Pink Floyd's Games for May, and that awkward life when I was the woman and you were the man. We've existed as casualties of the subhuman psyche since the very beginning of the idea of time. I have already squandered the platinum of our youth in this life. What do you think I'm going to do to the blood diamonds of our future? I can clearly remember the nebulous vistas of our lunar Earth. Us self-exiling ourselves along the seashores of that other world, studying the heraldry of Finn folk. David Bowie and Nine Inch Nails touring together in 1995, the St. John, St. Vitus Dancing Mania 1518, you dating that dweeb Steve Jobs and Bob Dylan, and you locking arms with me after your performance at Roy Thompson Hall.